everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video on the latest release from Carolina Herrera. It is their Lucky Charms collection, which I have a discovery box of all 6 of them, I think. Here it is. So I'm going to be trying them all out, giving you my review and first impressions. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfume. I have hundreds of videos just like this. I'll leave down below my other Carolina Herrera videos. And of course, I have my blog as well that has detailed articles on whole fragrance ranges. My Carolina Herrera Good Girl is actually my most popular blog article. I'll leave that down below, going through all the different versions of the famous Good Girl heel-shaped perfume bottle range. And if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And as always, I'll leave the links in the description box to where you can get these perfumes and the discovery set where they're available around the world. Cool. So Carolina Herrera have their like more mainstream fragrances, and then they also have some more exclusive fragrances, and I think these Lucky Charms collection seem to be a little bit more exclusive. They're only sold in certain stores. Like I said, I'll leave the links in the description to where they're sold in your country. But I was immediately attracted to these when I saw them because the bottles come with these really cute little Lucky Charms, sort of keychain charms on them. And they're all like really bright colors. And I just thought the bottles were really beautiful. And each one has a very unique personality. So let's dive in and give each one a try. This discovery set was quite affordable. I think it was £31. The fragrances themselves only come in 100 ml and they are, I think, £135. They're not sprays there, I don't know what you call it, just fluid with a little circular cap. This first one I've picked up is called Fearless Fabulous. See, this one has a sort of protective eye on its keychain. Ooh. This one feels quite light and pretty. Ooh, now what does that remind me of? That straight away reminds me of something. It's kind of like a pear. You guys know I love pear. That's really pretty. It's really pear. I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Givenchy, Irresistible Givenchy, one of my favorite perfumes. It's that same fresh pear top note. And I believe this has gardenia in with it as well. So I'm getting a little bit of the gardenia underneath, but mainly I'm getting a really thirst-quenching pear. Beautiful. Oh, I really like this. I will have to add this to my article on the best pear perfumes because that is really nice. It's not what I expected because the bottle is orange. So I don't know, I always associate orange with more like tropical scents. I'm getting a hint of the gardenia, which is very delicate and pretty, works very well with pear. It's listed as having patchouli in it. I don't get any patchouli in this. I know a lot of people don't like patchouli. I can't smell any patchouli in this, so don't worry about that. Okay, so immediately loving this one, Fearless Fabulous. That is definitely a Soki approved perfume. I love that. Ooh, I'm excited to find out what's next now. Okay, so next one I've got here is Alegria de vivir. So I'll have to look up what that means. So Carolina Herrera is Spanish. Interestingly, these do actually say made in Spain, which you don't see that often. So Alegria de vivir means happiness of living. I did actually do a bit of Spanish at school, so I have no excuse on Spanish. French, you guys know I'm awful at. So again, I'm getting quite fresh vibes from this. So this one feels much more floral and I'm getting some green notes as well. Yeah, this one feels very traditional, pretty, reminding me of things like Replica's Springtime in the Park or the Flower Shop. Oh, now I'm getting an unusual note. Interesting. Okay, so this has a rice note in it and I genuinely can smell rice. It's really changing. So at first I got peony, a bit of a orange fresh top note, but now I really can smell rice. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I want to smell of rice. I feel like I just smell like I've been cooking rice. So I'm just checking on the Carolina Herrera website to see if it's going to explain why it smells of rice. It just says, life's a roller coaster, embrace its ups and downs, twists and turns with Alegria de vivir, a light-hearted, ultra-feminine scent infused with delicate peony, cedarwood, and grounding rice steam. So it doesn't explain why it has rice in it, really. I do think if you like the smell of rice, then they've created a perfume for you. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure I would wear this. The initial smell was very typical fresh floral, and then it's just become, literally just smells like you're cooking rice. And this one comes in the pink bottle, and it has a flower keychain. I think typically the pink ones in a range tend to be the ones people pick up first. You know, the pink pretty girly ones, especially the flower as well. So I think people might be surprised to try this because it does feel very pink at first, but then you've got that unusual note. Well, I'm having lots of fun going through these, aren't I? Okay, so next one here is Lucky Charm. Oh, so even though the range is called Lucky Charm, this particular scent is called Lucky Charm. This one's yellow and brown, and it has like a scarab beetle on it, which is a little bit scary. I'm not sure I would want a keychain scarab beetle. Okay, let's give it a go. So this is much deeper than the previous two. So you've got an iris note in here, and I'm definitely getting a vanilla, and it's got a bit of a burnt vanilla. There's a slightly smoky feel to this. Yeah, the iris and the vanilla, and there's a sandalwood as well. I'm getting like the scent of burning wood, like in a forest. This definitely feels cozier, not, you know, something you'd wear in the evening. It's not super heavy, but it definitely feels warm and cozy. And the iris isn't too overpowering. A lot of these new perfumes at the moment have a lot of iris in, and I find that a bit, sometimes iris can be quite cloying. This one, I'm really getting that burning feeling to it. So if you do like your scents that have that slightly smoky burning note in them, like the Kayali burning cherry one, and I like Love Vest. I think that's interesting. I think that's different. You know, for £130, you do want something that's different. Now, having said that, that's like the same price as Chanel these days, and that's, anyway, don't get me started. So that's interesting. I like that. It's very unisex as well, feels very universal. I think that could be nice layering on top of other things as well to bring out a more woody feeling of other fragrances. Okay, so we're halfway through. So next up is Me First. Okay, so this one has a turquoise leather on it, and then it has a heart key ring. So let's see what it smells like. Okay, so this is a very classic combination of lychee and rose. So think Angel Nova, think Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl, typical peony lychee combo. There's a hint of something slightly woody. I think it's a bit of cardamom, but really I'm getting lychee and rose. Something I've smelt quite a few times before. It's quite a popular scent, particularly the past like 2 years. It's been a lot of brands have been doing this lychee rose combo, and it does work, and it definitely fits with the heart, like Lucky Charm as well, because it is quite a romantic scent, but nothing special there, I'm afraid. Okay, so next we have Mad World. Okay, so this one has the pineapple Lucky Charm on it, so I'm intrigued to try this. I get a fruity tropical vibe. I do kind of get the smell of pineapple, but not as much as in, like, for example, the Dolce & Gabbana pineapple perfume from their fruit collection. I think what I'm getting more is a lemon, citrus fresh lemon. This would be great for hot summer days, kind of think Acqua di Parma, bergamotto, that type of thing. It's a really nice lemon, that, actually. You know, sometimes lemon things can smell like a detergent or something, you know, we're so used to getting lemon in our household sprays, but this is really pretty. It's got a hint of an osmanthus note in, which has a slightly peachy feel. There's definitely a sort of Far East, maybe like Japanese inspiration behind a lot of these notes. Osmanthus is from China. Obviously the rice note. It's a shame it doesn't really explain that inspiration anywhere. And I guess Lucky Charms is, I don't know if that originates from East Asia, I don't know, but I definitely like that. It's quite light, refreshing, definitely a summer perfume. I think that is really pretty. And I do like the bottle with the pineapple. Okay, so the last one is called Call Me Darling. Okay, and this one has a lipstick on it. Oh, I like this. This is sweet. I'll tell you exactly what that smells like. It smells like maraschino cherry, glazed cherry that you get on buns and baked goods. So that's why it will have the lipstick keychain, because cherry It's used, you know, cherry chapstick, it's used in lipstick products. Yeah, I'm really getting that slightly almondy cherry note and the sort of sweetness of it, like that glazed feeling of those cherries that you get. Yeah, that's definitely one for me to add to best cherry perfumes article for sure. Yeah, there's a few different types of cherry perfumes. Like you've got your typical cherry perfume, which is very fruity, almost like a raspberry cherry. You've got a black cherry, which I've only smelt in the Love Fest Burning Cherry from Kaoli, and then you've got this maraschino cherry, which is like what you get on a you know, a sticky bun. That's what this one smells like. So these are all eau de parfums, though I have to say I'm not getting a huge scent waft from them, though I haven't sprayed them, of course. I've just used the, you know, the dropper from that. When you spray things, you get that evaporating alcohol more and you get the smell all around you. Without a doubt, the pear one is my favourite, the Fearless and Far. It's settled now and it's almost reminding me a bit of like a pear drop, you know, the sweet. That must be the gardenia developing in it. Then my second favourite is the Mad World, that really fresh lemony one. I think the Lucky Charm, yeah, that's definitely the heaviest. It's the smoky, interesting one. And then the Alegria one with the rice smell, I'm not sure about. And then the Call Me Darling is definitely one for fans of cherries. So a good variety. They all have very different personalities. I like that. I like the bottles. So they are definitely Soki approved perfumes, and there's something there for lots of different tastes. Let me know if you've managed to try any of these. What do you think? Which is your favourite? Like I said, in the description box, I'll link to where you can get these all around the world, but definitely enjoying them. They're really interesting, and that's a really fun discovery set for £30, and you get quite a lot in each one. So each one is 4 ml. So you could get a good few days out of each one of those for sure. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.